I just wanted, since you will be hearing a lot of very distinguished speakers in Malayalam, I thought I would say a few words in English for those who are challenged in respect of the Malayalam language. It's our privilege that people like Mike Pandey and Noel Birch have come to Kerala, and I think it's only fair that we add a voice of welcome to them in a language that they can fully appreciate. The 6th International Documentary and Short Film Festival of Kerala consolidates a tradition that has built up very impressively in the last few years. I've had the privilege of being present at 2 of the previous inaugurations, and in one occasion of a conclusion, the prize giving at last year's festival. And I'm very impressed with the quality of what is on offer, as well as the extraordinary enthusiasm of our public for watching these films. What we have seen in the last few years is a fitting complement to the deservedly famous International Film Festival of Kerala, which of course has a longer and more distinguished pedigree, but has also been managed by the same team, led by Beena Paul in the Chalachitra Academy. Now, what the documentary festival does is it brings to our eyes a long neglected and sadly not always commercially profitable aspect of filmmaking. We all know that feature films attract mass audiences. We also know that documentaries are things we occasionally see on television, but we are not used to the idea that a documentary film is an art form in itself, that we should go to a theatre and purchase a ticket in order to watch it. I myself have done that barely half a dozen times in recent memory. And so I don't blame those who think of documentaries as something beyond their normal film watching habits. And yet it is as important an art, as crucial an art, and as defining an art as feature filmmaking. And what we have seen in the course of these few festivals here in Thiruvananthapuram is that the art of documentary filmmaking has a tremendously compelling effect on viewers who come without any preconceived judgments about what it is that to them constitutes worthwhile entertainment. And they've often gone away entranced by these documentary films and having learned something in the process. And the cinematic quality of documentary filmmaking is something which in many ways deserves to be taken as seriously as the cinematic quality of feature filmmaking is. We have with Mike Pandey and Noel Birch people who have already done a great deal of work in this field. Mike Pandey's wildlife films are very, very well known in India and abroad. And if you were to, I asked him whether he has done any filmmaking in Kerala, and he says many years ago a film on elephants. So I think that he has already an association with our state. But it's important that we have an opportunity here in Thiruvananthapuram to view these films again. I hope the film on elephants is also going to be shown. It is excellent. So we have an opportunity to see what he has actually depicted in his distinctive style of the wildlife of Kerala. I also want to say a brief word about the short films. They're not all documentaries. There are some short feature films as well. In fact, I think today's Hindu had a very interesting profile of one of them. So it should be interesting to see what is available in the market for the kinds of films that don't usually get the kind of theatrical presentation that we are used to seeing when we go and see a major feature film. The very presence of a great like Adur Gopalakrishnan in the audience shows that a serious filmmaker is willing to take this art form seriously. And I think that we owe it to ourselves as viewers of films, as people who have cared about cinema, to appreciate that what the Kerala Chalachitra Academy has done by mounting this festival is to showcase an art form that has been unjustly neglected and that has been unjustly deprived of the limelight of media attention and public awareness. I'm very pleased that there are some 200 films being shown during this week, that there will be 66 in competition, I understand, all by Indian filmmakers, but a wide number of other films not in competition, but for us to savor, to learn from, and to enjoy. I would like to congratulate again the filmmakers as well as the organizers of the 6th International Documentary and Short Film Festival. I hope that it will be an increasingly recognized documentary and short film festival on the cinematic map of India, and I look forward with great anticipation to hearing it talked about, not just in Kerala and not just with the Kerala media who've turned out in such good numbers, but nationally and one day even internationally. So I wish all of you the very best. I hope that the audience that has come here will see memorable cinema and leave satiated with what is on offer. I look forward to the happy outcome of this festival. I congratulate the organizers, and I wish the International Documentary and Short Film Festival all success this year, as in the 5 previous ones, and with many more to follow. Thank you very much. Nandi, Namaskaram, Jai Hind.